Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my channel, The Basic Gamer. My name is Billy Busby, and this is going to be my adventures through the WoW Shadowlands expansion. This is my first expansion with WoW. I'm a new player. I've only been playing since April of this year, 2020, and I felt like since we're getting close to the release of the expansion, I needed to get like the full experience. To get the full experience, I needed to go through the new starting zone, which is Exile's Reach. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it with a new character. I try to do it with a Kultiran warrior. Since that was with an allied race, they started at level 10. So I kind of skipped the entire starting zone. So I want to main a mage through Shadowlands. And I wanted it to be a female because I have a male main mage on the Horde side. So I went with Blood Elf. I think Blood Elves are the best mage classes on the Horde side. I could be wrong. I'm a noob. So I want you guys to meet Wintress. Every time I try to make like a female character in like a game that allows you to customize things, I always try to make Daenerys from Game of Thrones. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. So it's got to be like a subliminal thing, right? I'm actually shocked that this name wasn't taken. And it's interesting that right after you choose your name, you got to choose your starting zone. You can either pick the old original starting zone, which is probably not the original starting zone, or you can go to the new starting zone, which is Exile's Reach. If you ever boosted a character in the recent WoW expansions, then you'll be familiar with Exile's Reach, at least the first part, because it's very similar to that first 20-30 minutes of a boosted character experience where you start out on a boat and whoever it is kind of teaches you the ins and outs of playing with that class and specialty and all of that stuff. This is very similar, but it's way more in depth. I think a new player is going to have a great experience playing through Exile's Reach. I'm not here to review this. There's way more qualified people out there to review this game than me. I'm just here to share with you my adventures and experiences. This is one of the big things for me when I saw the details starting to come out about Shadowlands, but there was going to be a new starting zone. So I felt like I needed to go through this to get the full Shadowlands experience. So I found it interesting. I was having a lot of problems with my mods, and it could be a couple of reasons. One is Twitch is not handling the mods for World of Warcraft anymore. They may not be handling any mods anymore. I don't know. The World of Warcraft mods are being handled through CurseForge now. So I had to update a lot of them, and I just disabled a lot of my add-ons here. And what I did find was that the heirlooms and a lot of the other stuff work, right? Like my chauffeur work, the heirlooms work. I don't 100% know how the heirlooms work right now with Shadowlands. I don't get it, but at least I was able to equip a lot of this stuff. Whatever you think of the Shadowlands expansion as a whole, I will say this, that the sound design is absolutely phenomenal, superb.
So hungry.
The new starting zone is a better overall picture of what World of Warcraft is all about. It has stuff in there that it shows the standing and hitting stuff, but it also shows the stuff that's not standing and hitting. It shows like the bombing of that big zombie army. It shows like the burning of those things in the woods, things like that, right? It even goes into like the goblins' inventions that don't quite work how they're intended. Like, so that's something that's a little deep into the lore, right? Like it does an excellent job of painting a broad stroke picture of what you can expect playing World of Warcraft. So Exile's Reach takes about an hour to complete, and I was screwing around with add-ons and menus and all of that stuff. So if you're an experienced player and you're coming back into this game and you want to play through it with a new character, you can probably get through it pretty quick. Man, maybe even half of that time. I think it's an excellent starting zone for new players.
I don't think I learned anything from that. Well, I wasn't
I'm excited to play through with this Wintress character and to see what the other changes are, right? Because like all of my characters are squished, man, so might as well take Miss Wintress here on to glory. I think it'll be a fun series to look back on in the future. I never liked how my last WoW series ended. It was the middle of a pandemic, work went crazy. I can make excuse after excuse after excuse, right? And in 2020, all excuses are valid. But if you like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing, consider staying around. It's kind of out of my comfort zone here a little bit. We'll see where it goes. All right, guys, take care.